Let's see what happened when the bumbish be confronted with her stupid shit. CK Warhala, leave a comment.
Alicia and Perplexed are friends again? Who didn't see that coming? Kismet.
And the deadbeat bum bitch say,
You should start looking for a new chat to be ignored in. Leona just hit bottom again.
Bitch, I'm pretty sure you've been below the bottom for quite some time now. You sit around worrying about whose chat people is being ignored and cause your ass have nothing better to do on a weekday. Clearly, you isn't working or doing anything productive. I mean, you ain't got nothing better to do, like preparing your arguments, getting together your SSI documents, nothing. Cleaning the cobwebs off your tuna tank, nothing. Anyway, CK right back.
I don't take YouTube as seriously as you do.
Yeah, see, this bitch don't understand that. Parasocial relationships be the only social interaction she have. She think this shit more important than talking to actual, living, breathing humans. Kind of creepy she keeping tabs on people in Leona's chat and how frequently their comments are read, but again, this bitch have nothing better to do. This bum bitch under the impression that if she says these things to people, they finna think it's true.
I never felt ignored here because it doesn't mean anything to me. I worry for you taking it so seriously.
I'm with you on that. This should be sad and actually make me feel sorry for her ass. So this the bum bitch reply.
Leona's gullible chameleons. This just means you just realized Leona is the real trash, but you're so obsessed with Laura, you'll tolerate it. You all look like complete idiots.
This bitch's brain be on overload. How the fuck she come up with that shit from someone saying they never felt ignored and it don't mean anything to them? This bitch need to start taking her mental health more seriously cause she's straight imagining things. CK right back.
You will always be my favorite Senko Panzia.
Then Alicia come in the comments.
I'm not friends with Lavra again.
Then Pugs come in.
No, I don't believe she is. Or will be at least not in this lifetime.
The bum bitch do her usual emojis that don't fit or make any sense and then say,
These people. It doesn't even say that. So programmed to twist everything. Laura is the least of Alicia's problems.
talk about,
Paranoid conspiracies.
and,
Weirdo conspiracies.
and,
Crazy conspiracies.
and.
Generalized conspiracies.
This tinfoil bodysuit wearing fool actually think people over the internet is under mind control and is programmed to twist things. Meanwhile, the only person twisting shit is the human pretzel, Blue Balls. She then replied to Pugs and this shit be hilarious.
Tell your buddy that putting out facts isn't triangulation.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
I'm fully convinced this bitch be living in the sixth dimension. She have no idea what a fact is. Here, this is a good explanation of what a fact is. Maybe she can share this shit with the purple hoe when she get a chance.
A fact in its simplest form is a statement that can be proven true or false through objective evidence and it's independent of anyone's perception or beliefs.
You understand that, bitch? Probably not, but pay attention to that last part.
And is independent of anyone's perception or beliefs.
Your belief that Leona is behind that channel with absolutely no evidence to back it up is not a fact. Man, you is stupid. I really need to know how you get through your day and remember to do simple shit like breathe in and breathe out.
That dummy is the one backstabbing her friends, collecting evidence, and putting it out to get the community against them when she feels slighted and needs attention.
Can you please prove this? And by prove it, I mean put out some texts or recordings of her admitting to being behind this stupid channel or doing any of this shit, and not just clips of the channel itself alongside your opinions. Thanks.
She's been putting people against each other for years. I'm not going to stop until the truth comes out, so let the similarities of her new clip channel keep showing itself.
You're really funny. Really funny.
Wait, I thought you was going to put out the quote, truth. Is your imaginary friend finally ready? Or is you just going to sit around now and wait? Don't hold your breath. Actually, hold it. I will start counting for you.
She's putting out the proof by herself.
God dang, you is nuttier than a fruitcake. By the way, Which clip channel is you referring to? Can you please tell us the name of this new clip channel? It's so weird how you don't want to say it or show it. You keep talking about this new clip channel, but I need a link to it. It's real strange how you don't want to show anyone or draw any attention to it, but I know you is watching it. Hi, bitch. Anyway, Alicia right back.
I don't have any problems. Not even sure what you're referring to.
You and me both?
You haven't put out one fact yet.
We all know that. She the only one who doesn't seem to understand that. She think if she types something and hits the post button that it becomes a fact. So here we go with more mismatched emojis and stupid drivel.
You're so gullible. We're watching you humiliate yourself. Don't get me wrong. The 8 of you deserve to find out the hard way.
It's really kind of you to sit around worrying about 8 people you'll never meet, but how long is it going to take you to figure out that all 8 of them think you're a fucking psychotic idiot? Asking for a friend. Anyway, the fact that you say shit like that shows you is so desperate to get between at least one of Leona's 8 friendships. You seem real jealous that she actually have real friends on here, which is a pretty fucking sad thing to be jealous of. But I guess when all you have is a bunch of dust bunnies and troll accounts you talk to yourself on, and not much else in life, it actually means something. Alicia right back to the desperate bitch.
How am I humiliating myself? Do you even know what humiliation means?
Clearly not. She humiliates herself on the daily and don't seem to get it. In fact, I think she enjoys it.
It's obvious you can't quote things properly and you have no idea what triangulate means.
She have no idea what 90% of the words she use mean.
LOL, there is nothing you can do or say that will convince me my friend is backstabbing me. You are trying so hard to find anything you can to deflect. It's actually sickening how obsessed you are with Liana. No one takes you seriously.
And of course, we get back the stupid emojis that don't fit. That's her emoji of the day. And speaking of desperate hoes, it's the bitch that.
Unlike you, I have a life, and we're in Florida until May.
How's you tan coming along? Guess you still ain't finished that self-help book about finding inner peace yet. Anyway, let's see what this dumb, desperate catfish have to say.
Don't even waste your time with these people.
As she about to do exactly that. Do as I say, not as I do, I guess.
CK Warhola clearly has issues. Bitslug 1000%.
Says the catfish sandworm.
Who would be in the same live commenting the same stupidity time and time again?
She's so above it, but I guess you would be. That is, until you got butthurt while Leona was talking about blue balls. Anyway.
The groundhogs have no actual life, and I kind of feel bad for them.
Bitch, you saying groundhogs be Groundhog's Day at this point. You need to find something new already. You is like another broken record.
SG proved she was never a science girl when she argued with me over COVID, stating it wasn't a respiratory virus, when it's literally called severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS. Alicia is another one with abandonment issues.
Bitch, I think your brain abandoned your cranium a long time ago.
I wish her the best. But she needs to stop trying to prove herself to strangers on the internet.
You mean like this? Or like this? Or you mean like this? Good to see you is still stalking Leona's Instagram page too. How many pictures you have saved of the bitch on your phone? I thought you only had room in your phone for pictures of your family.
But who are you saving them to prove it to? Unless it's threatening. What is the point? I only save my family's vids and pics. I pay for the iCloud too.
I guess Leona's Instagram be real threatening to you. Anyway, another hypocrite who be full of shit. No one care what your catfishes be thinking.
She was friends with MGL for an extended period of time. Yikes.
Tell your friend Blue Balls that. She be loving her some cross-eyed life roach right now.
Liana spent all day making that video of comparisons. Laughing my fucking ass off. You're still winning.
And you be spending all day on her Instagram page looking for pics of her to save and critique as if she give a fuck what your headless catfish ass be thinking. Bitch, you is the drama community equivalent of Nanny from the Muppet Babies. Let's see that face of yours. When you stop robbing pics of young, pretty, in shape women off the internet and show us your actual face, maybe we'll give a fuck. Until then, keep your ugly gremlin little inverted titty ass in the sand, where it belong. Moving on.
How many friends have you had that tried to prove everyone around them is dangerously but them? You're acting like that's an everyday occurrence to you.
You acting like anything Leona says or does actually affects you or your real life. You're acting like anything Alicia thinks or believes is affecting your life. We all know the only everyday occurrence is you obsessing over and stalking Leona. We know the only other everyday occurrence for you is avoiding the shower, cleaning your nasty crotch rot, and sweeping your mama's dusty basement like the plague.
Leona thinks taking advantage of the gullible, insecure, easily manipulated is a win.
You know what you think? You think you is actually Leona at this point, and you know what she's feeling, doing, and thinking at all times. You is basically wearing her skin at this point.
You are so miserable and psychotic that you post multiple times about the same thing. Do you have anything new? Or is it the same rhetoric? The only dangerous person here is the one that called CPS, then let her friends get falsely blamed for it.
Not according to this bitch. According to this bitch, reviewing content and laughing at someone's shitty candles is the most dangerous shit. In fact, it destroys lives. So do making troll channels. That also is the most destructive thing you can do.
There is nothing insecure about me. Another word that Laura waters down. Cam up bald, overweight with chemo rash and no filters or special light. Then we will talk.
You talking to a bitch who won't even take a link or make a video with her actual voice on it. You think this bitch would ever show her big extraterrestrial looking face? So we back with the stupid emoji cuz we too stupid to think of anything clever or intelligent to say?
Are you watching everything I post or are you just repeating what MM tells you to say? Both make you look like the insecure bitch I said you are. Dummy.
So wait, reading your posts now means you're insecure? Bitch, seriously? I need to know, does you actually read this shit before you post it? How is you not embarrassed to write stupid shit like this? So if you read someone's posts, it means you're insecure. Well, you watch and read everything Leona do. What does that make you? You really is one dumb cunt. CK enters the chat once again.
I need you to get back to diagnosing people on YouTube. That was much more entertaining.
And the psycho writes back to the catfish now.
I love fucking with Alicia.
That don't sound psychotic or anything.
She's so full of shit she's still trying to prove she's the real and proven SG via YouTube username. Leona couldn't find a worse group of people going to bat for her.
Bitch, you can't find a group of people who won't run in the other direction when you is coming. That tuna smell you be producing make them all run away. I can smell you through my phone. Just ask your baby daddy and all the men you ever slept with. They all head for the hills when they see your stank ass dragging them old dusty motorcycle boots down the block.
Best responses came up after being her for 5 years and blaming Laura for everything.
You have a real obsession with
5 years.
Everything be 5 years. But the only one who's been obsessed for 5 years is you. So CK come back and say,
how can I be obsessed with a recluse living in a rental in Alabama?
And the giant. Right back to her catfish, fellow stalker, friend.
You can tell they don't have a life because they don't care how stupid they look here.
Say the bitch who, very clearly, doesn't have a life cause she's sitting around worrying about strangers on the internet all day and what they think, feel, and believe and how they, quote, look on a dumpster fire social media app.
She just admitted she sits around all day to watch me repeat myself.
She never said that, but okay. This bitch really be crazy. She trying to gaslight people right in front of their own eyes. This shit is bananas. And no matter what this bitch say, she's still the biggest on YouTube.